Welcome to my channel. My name is Anna and this is my first YouTube video, so I am so excited. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get this really pretty summer look that I've been obsessed with. I've been wearing it for so many weeks, so many times, and I'm using my new Lorac afterGLO palette, which I absolutely love, but you'll hear more about this later on in the video. So yeah, welcome to my channel. Like I said, I'm so excited to be starting a beauty channel. I'll be posting beauty, hair, fashion, and all that kind of stuff. I'll be posting every Wednesday and Sunday. I am 14, about to be 15. I'll be going into 9th grade in the fall. I live in Texas. Yeah, that's just a little bit about me, and I love all things beauty. So subscribe if you want more. Make sure to like this video and give me some suggestions down below, because I kind of have it all planned out what I'm going to do, but I'd love to hear your suggestions, so I can definitely try to work those into the next coming weeks. So thanks guys, bye! So I'm going to start off by using my Makeup Forever HD Micro Perfecting Primer, and this is in shade 0. And I'm going to get a little pump of this and then start pressing it into my skin. You can rub it, but it works better and lasts longer if you press it into the skin. So next I'm taking my Garnier Skin Renew Miracle Skin Perfector for combination to oily skin in the shade Light Medium. Wow, that's a mouthful. I put some on the back of my hand like so, and then I'm just going to dot this onto my face. I find that it works a lot better if you dot it onto your face first instead of immediately dipping your brush into it. Next I'm going to take any flat top kabuki and really just use this to really get in there and buff it and blend it out, pressing it into the skin before I start blending. And don't forget your neck! Next, I'm going to take my CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation in shade 820 and use this just around my nose and right under my eyes in my problem areas, just to really make sure I have the fullest coverage in those areas. Next, I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in shade Light 10 to highlight underneath my eyes and to cover my dark circles. I'm going to really make sure I get this in the inner tear duct and then underneath my eyes, and then I'm just going to blend this out with my finger. I'm going in motions with my finger, like I'm pressing and rubbing slightly, but more pressing it into the skin so I can get the best pigmentation and coverage. Next, I'll be taking my Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder, and I dump a little bit in the cap and then use this fluffy Real Techniques brush to set all of my under eye concealer. Now I'm going to take this Neutrogena's Healthy Skin Pressed Powder in Fair 10, and using this flat powder brush, I'm just going to powder the rest of my face, making sure I'm pressing this into the skin and not rubbing it over the foundation to make sure that all my foundation and concealer stay in place all day long. Next is one of my favorite parts. I'm taking my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer in Medium Deep on this little brush that actually came with my Benefit bronzer, but it reminds me a lot of the NARS Ita, and it's great to really carve out the cheekbones. So I'm going to go in on my cheekbones, my forehead, underneath my jawline, and then I'm going to make sure to blend this really, really well with that same brush that I used for my foundation. Next, I'm going to take that same bronzer, but I'm going to take it on a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to drag it along the sides of my nose and the bottom to give my nose a lot of definition and make it look a little bit smaller. Make sure that this is super blended, because you don't want anything to look shady or ashy or like you have a beard or just weird spots on your nose, so make sure you really blend all of this out. Now I'm taking my Benefit Sugar Bomb blush, and I totally did not realize I was showing this to you guys upside down the whole entire time I was showing you the product. Whoops! And I sped through this super fast because I know everyone likes to apply their blush differently, but this is just how I do it. Alright, I correct myself, this is definitely my favorite part. Now I'm taking my Victoria's Secret Illuminating Face Powder in Fixation, and on a really fluffy deluxe fan brush by Eco Tools, I'm going to just load this on the brush. I love a highlight, a good highlight. And I'm going to take this down the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, definitely my cheekbones, and a little bit on my Cupid's bow to highlight my face. This is gorgeous. Now I'm taking my Rimmel Scandalized Waterproof Colcohol in 001 Black, and I'm using this to tightline, which means basically waterline the top eyelid. I know, it's not that fun to watch, it's actually kind of gross. And I totally just hit my eyelid, but that's okay because there's nothing a little bit of makeup remover can't fix. Now using the Essence I Heart Stage eyeshadow base, guys, this stuff is awesome. It's basically like foundation for your eyelids. It covers, conceals, and preps and primes basically for your eyeshadow all in one step, and this stuff is like $2 at Ulta. It's awesome, I love it. But I'm basically just gonna put this all over my eyelid and blend it, and once you see the first eye, you're basically gonna know what to do with the second eye, so I just sped through that part. Now moving on to brows, I'm going to use my e.l.f. eyebrow kit, and I'm using the gel on the left, which is a darker color and matches my eyebrows a lot better. And I'm going to use this angled brush, and I'm really going to focus this more on the outer half and the tail of my eyebrows. So I'm going to go into the tail first and really just elongate the eyebrow, and then I'm going to go down the bottom and line the bottom. And then with a really, really light hand, I'm going to kind of bring it up towards my arch. What am I even saying? And yeah, make sure you use a really light hand there because you don't want it to be too heavy at the top. You want it to be really concentrated at the bottom. Now we're moving on to eyes, and I'm using the new Lorac Afterglow eyeshadow palette. This is so gorgeous. I'm going to take this peach shade on a big fluffy blending brush and put this as a transition color. I've been really loving this shade for a transition color, and I've worn this eye look a lot, and I really think it's subtle but so pretty. I'm just so obsessed with this eyeshadow palette. It is perfect for the summer, and it's just gorgeous. I bought it at Ulta for only $24, so definitely go pick it up. I love it. After taking that peach shade and windshield wiper motions, I'm going to go in with a more concentrated blending brush, a denser one I'd say, and I'm going to take this brown shade and really take this more like deeper into the crease. The other one was more of a transition shade, so in above the crease and in this crease. This is going to be really concentrated in the crease and specifically more on the outer part of my eye to really give it definition and kind of contour it actually. And now basically the most important step in any eyeshadow look, blend, blend, blend. Next, using the ever famous Naked One palette and the color Sidetracked, I'm taking this on this big Real Techniques brush. This is actually for foundation, but it fits perfectly on my eyelid. So I'm just going to take this and drag it all across the eyelid really evenly. This is a gorgeous shade. It really complements the two other shades that I used in my crease and just gives a nice sheen and glow to your eyes. I love it. And more blending. One of the best parts about this palette is it has oversized highlighting colors, so taking that white color, I'm just going to pop this right underneath the brow bone. So this is my all-time favorite highlighting color. This is Stila Kitten. I'm sure you've heard about it. It's so gorgeous. And I'm going to take this on a Urban Decay brush that actually came with my Naked palette. And I'm just going to wrap this around the inner corner of my eye, as you can see. And this really just opens up your eye, and it's just gorgeous. It's really an eye-catching and just open-eyed effect. And I don't know, I just always do this. I never skip it because it always just really completes the eye look. It's great. Now on a dense flat shading brush, I'm going to take the brown color from the palette that we used in our crease, and I'm just going to really buff this and drag this along the lower lash line. This is really going to make your eyes just pop, and it's going to give kind of a smoky effect to that lower lash line. So this is great. As you can see, I'm shaking up my Stila Stay All Day waterproof liquid eyeliner in Intense Black, and I'm just going to use this to do a really natural looking, really thin line across my top eyelid. I didn't wing it out or really do anything too fancy. It's just a really thin line to kind of define my eyes, you know, make my eyelashes and everything look longer and tie the look together. But I wanted the emphasis to be more on the shadow and not so much on any graphic liner or anything like that. Now I'm taking my NYX Wonder Pencil in Light, and I'm just going to really quickly pop that on my waterline. This is going to really open up your eyes, and it's a great alternative to black for the summer. Your eyelashes are so important in my opinion, and that's why I'm going to spend a lot of time prepping them. I'm curling them to the extreme. I've curled them once. I kind of, you know, brushed out the lashes with my finger, and then I curled them again. This is really important, and I honestly don't recommend skipping this step. It really makes a big difference in your mascara. Now I'm going to take the L'Oreal Voluminous Curve Brush Mascara, and as you can see, I had kind of a problem finding the English sign to show you. Sorry. And I'm just going to take this and wiggle this from the root of my eyelashes up. I really like this. It gives so much volume, and it's really a great mascara to have. The only downside of this mascara is it tends to get a little bit clumpy, so I'm going to take my Benefit They're Real mascara and use this because it has, you know, those really like sharp bristles, I guess. I don't know, it's different than the other mascara, the L'Oreal mascara. I'm going to use this to really go in and just kind of separate my lashes, declump, I guess, and it does, you know, make them blacker, make them bolder. It's great. It's one of my favorite mascaras, but it's definitely my favorite mascara when I layer it with the L'Oreal one. I love this combination right now. And here is one finished eye. And pop, there's my other eye. Don't we all wish this could actually happen? Like, can I please just close my eyes and have my makeup appear? Now I'm taking my Tarte Lip Surgent Skin Intuitive Lip Tint in Energy, and this is really cool. It measures the pH balance in your lips and creates a unique shade for you. So mine is this really pretty berry color that sadly it's not showing up well on camera, but it's gorgeous and it really pulls together this look. I'm topping it off with my NYX Butter Gloss in Apple Strudel. I'm spraying my face with my e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set to keep my makeup in place all day. And that's the finished look. Thanks for watching, and I really hope y'all enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for my video next Wednesday. Bye guys, I love you all, and just remember that you're all beautiful because you're made in God's image. See y'all later. Mwah.